the mayor of a southern Texas city apologized for violating her own stay-at-home order after a photo surfaced on social media of her at a nail salon. Yeah, busted.
How this is way over here.
Yeah.
So,
Hi.
hey, it's the Wander Women.
Yeah?
We're camping.
A little backyard camping trip.
Yeah. We're having a camp over.
We're camping in the backyard. Annette and I got a new tent, the Hubba Hubba, which we had before, but the newer edition. And then Jaybird, right there, our friend Jay has the Big Agnes individual tent, and then Lynn still has her Nemo tent. But
Yeah.
anyway,
We just set them up. Thought we'd just have a fun evening.
we're all back together.
Super
Yeah.
nice afternoon.
Yeah.
We set them at least 6 feet apart.
Yep.
We're sitting at least 6 feet apart.
Yeah. We're outside, not going in. I'm not going in.
Nope, and we're going to get up in the morning and go for a hike. We're just pretending.
We're pretend backpacking. Yeah, really.
Yeah,
It's fun.
it's fun.
Why
Bye.
not?
Hey.
Hey, hey.
It will.
So we always have these little, what we call picnics.
Uh-huh.
We have them at our RVs. We used to have them when we lived in our houses. This is the
Yeah.
Wander Women picnics.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you what we have.
So, first of all, we always have hummus. So,
Yep.
you got to have some hummus. So we've got
Yep.
some hummus,
Hummus.
some pretzels, some crackers.
Mhm.
Got to have olives.
Yeah, different olives.
Mm-hmm. Cheeses.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Different cheeses.
Different cheeses. Sometimes we have grapes, not today, but we have apples and then some veggies.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we have those cherry tomatoes too, but
Oh,
we don't
yeah.
have those today.
But we just, whatever we can throw together is our picnic.
Hey, I did my ARP brain health
Uh-huh.
survey,
You did?
and I am below what's expected on every single level.
I need to finish mine.
I'm not kidding. And I
haven't
thought,
done it yet.
and one of it, so it's not like, it's like speed, like you see something flash and you hit it like that. So I'm on my phone and I'm like totally on it. I thought, oh man, this is like easy. And then I get all my results totally below what's expected for my age.
I took a Duolingo test the other day. I did not miss a single one, and I got a 3.2. And I was like, well, how do you get a 3.2 if you don't miss any? Like, how
Yeah.
does that work? Is it because it's easy test, or
I don't know.
is it?
But I don't think my brain's up to par. I think I'm hiking a lot and physically okay, but my brain, maybe I'm not using it enough.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you have to diversify.
So I need to start doing brain exercises.
You have to start
As much as I
learning.
hike, I'm going to do a brain
You
exercise.
have to do more Spanish and more music,
And games that,
memorizing poetry.
Yeah,
You
short-term
can start
memory stuff.
memorizing poetry.
yeah.
That's good for you. I thought the earth remembered me.
Anyway, I was
She
all,
took me back so tenderly.
Do you think people are born that way, or do you think it's total like environmental, where we get conditioned to believe like something's lacking in us, so we have to.
I think a lot of that's
find that.
environmental.
I do too. I just keep thinking like how we could do like life differently, and I agree with you going back to mental health.
Yeah.
Like if people felt, if kids could retain that feeling of like I'm good enough, and
Yep.
like just that
You'd
would
have
just change the
to
world.
teach mental health. And all the way from birth and into school, I think you would have to teach mental health.
Yeah, you'd have to teach parenting.
Yeah.
You'd have to start out by having a society that's really invested in creating parents who understand child development, who have done
Understand
anger
Who don't have to work 3
done
jobs.
anger management,
They have to
to
have time.
I'm going to tell you,
Yeah.
have a vested interest in creating a really well-developed child.
women who are not,
Yeah,
An abusive-
overworked. Oh, yeah.
you know, domestic violence. Yeah.
Yeah,
You'd have to do something different.
yeah.
Because I don't think there's like bad parents. I think there's people with big problems.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think there's really good parents with really big problems. Either they have to work 3 jobs because they can't make a minimum wage or a living
But-
wage.
and
There's
they-
people that are in abusive situations
And
that
then
can't
you
get
get
the
into
support.
people who have a drug addiction, and what drug addiction has done to our society, that to kids growing up in those families, is so significant. We don't talk about it that much,
Right.
but it's so significant.
Yeah, and it's a problem that needs
Yeah.
mental health.
Right.
It
So
goes back to mental health.
So if you, as a society, if you said, you know, here's our set of goals. These are the things that we're going to really focus our energies on, and these are where we want people to work and figure this out, and you know,
Yeah.
work together to solve. It would be more of those kinds of issues.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but if you look at where does the American tax dollar go primarily? Warfare. We invest so much money in warfare
That we're not dealing with our.
We could deal with education and mental health and health care and
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Something needs to change.
I mean, I think a lot of people in this have talked about during this pandemic, people have talked about the amazing acts of kindness and how so many people are just like, what can I do? Can I shop for somebody, or can I help you somehow? Can I, there's so many people of that who really do have that kind of heart, and those people really exist. People, we also have people on that other end of the spectrum who are just like, you take care of yourself. I'm
Right.
just, I'm doing my thing, and
Right.
your job is to take care of you. I'm not going to try and protect you.
Right.
If you get sick, that's not my problem, right?
Mhm.
I mean, there's that whole,
It is mental health.
It is, because if you were mentally healthy, you'd want to help other people. I mean, you're okay with it. You don't help them to the point where you enable them, but you are like, we want everybody to function
Right.
in society. And if I have to pay a tax dollar over there to help that person function better, I'm okay with that.
I'm gonna keep thinking about this. Like totally, it's hard to get yourself out of the mindset of like
What is.
Oh, yeah.
it's like when they talk about the misery index, right? They have all the different countries, and what's the misery index? Like, how many people are just miserable in that? And so, the
That's
United,
kind of subjective.
well, but they have criteria they try to like. I'm not saying that those things are, they're basically looking at where does it seem like people really are more content or more fulfilled, or feeling like they are living a significant life where they're connected to other people. Where are those places, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bhutan.
So you have to, you could say, well, we know of some places where people are happier.
Yes.
What are they doing? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's their metric? What do they value in their society?
Yeah.
You can,
And it is taken away. Some of those places is taken away the worry of health care and a living wage.
I think
Yeah.
so.
It really
That-
is.
that
So
would
they
be a
don't
good
worry
place
about
to
health care
start.
ever.
Yeah. that'd be a good
And
place
they
to
make
start.
a living wage with whatever they do. So they're not like living check to check and working 3 jobs.
Right.
So they work 40 hours, they're able to live, and they have time to enjoy the things they love to do.
okay. So happiest countries in the world.
Is
Yeah.
it Bhutan?
I don't
To
know.
me-
Ne- Netherlands,
I think those
The
like
happiest
Sweden,
country is
Norway.
Finland.
Finland.
Finland. Wow.
And they have the
Denmark,
women.
Norway, Iceland, these
Yeah.
are all countries who have empowered women.
Yeah.
The top 10 happiest
we're not there.
Austria, Canada,
Yeah.
New
Healthcare.
Zealand, Sweden, Switzerland, Netherlands, Iceland. But they actually work on they work on their social programs. They have
Yeah.
they do work on
They're
it.
doing what you're
They
saying.
have the daycare.
They're-
You know how far down
Just
the United
reading
States
vision.
is.
Wow.
Keep going. No.
Gosh, I hate to leave. Okay, to be continued.
Okay,
Yeah.
Next
wait.
block.
Next time. Bye, Susie.
I'm trying to
Thanks
figure
for
out
the-
where
to see
the
you.
Thanks.
Hey, hey,
Hi.
it's the Wander Women. We're heading out, finished our night of camping in the backyard,
Yeah.
and we're heading up Rampart Range Road to find a hike. We're gonna go explore.
New.
To do an old hike that they used to do and access Queens Canyon from the west side.
Mm-hmm.
Queens Canyon is where General Palmer, who developed Colorado Springs, it's where he had his big castle house, Glen Eyrie, up in Queens Canyon, and it's a beautiful canyon, but it's blocked now because the access point is owned by Christian the navigators, and they don't allow access in through there.
So we're going from the top in.
It seems really unchristian to me, but hey.
All right, I gotta get off here because it's bouncy.
Yeah.
Us again.
Hey,
Hey.
So we turned around already because
our quality diesel, our DEF fluid quality light came on, which is not a
Means-
good thing.
yeah,
So
we have to put this blue DEF in for the diesel every once in a while, and we just did not too long ago, but it's saying it's poor quality. So now we have to go back down and pour some more in and see if it corrects the problem. If not, then we have a bigger problem. But anyway,
Yeah, hopefully not.
didn't get to our hike, but maybe we'll go to the garden here when we get down and get it fixed, but we'll see. Our truck didn't resolve itself, so we have a truck issue we'll have to deal with.
So here we are on foot.
So we're on foot, Garden of
the
Gods.
hike.
Doing all right.
Beautiful.
All right, here we go. Got a rattlesnake right there.
Prairie rattler. Good old prairie rattler.
Wow. right, we finished our walk. Hot today. Whew. Warm day.
But it's dry,
And it's beautiful.
hot and dry.